In this video, I'll be showing you how I built a custom wall-to-wall floating desk and transformed my office setup from this to this. So let's get right into it. I began with prepping the 2x4 wood pieces which would support the desk on the wall. I used a stud finder to mark the studs on the back wall so I knew where to drill into. With the help of an electronic leveling tool, I aligned the wood for the back and drilled them into the studs. I cut 2 additional wood supports for mounting on the side walls. And then on the top of the back 2 wood supports, I installed a full-length 2x4 that spanned across the back wall, which had to be cut down from a 12-foot length piece. This would create a 1.5 inch space gap between the wall and the frame that would allow me to easily feed all the wires underneath. For the desk itself, I got a 3/4 inch 4x8 redwood plywood. I began with sanding it down to remove splinters on the edges and prep the top face for staining. The stain I chose was a color called slate, which is a gray oil-based stain that I got at Lowe's. You can see that the stain allowed some of the wood color to show through with the grain patterns, which I thought came out really nice. I had also stained the front supporting 2x4 piece of wood the same color, and set it up with the clamps on either side so that I could drill it into the side wall supports. I needed some additional support beams in the center to strengthen the frame, so I pre-drilled and then drilled those other pieces in. I started by adding one in the center, and then later on you'll see why I add the other 2, which go along the connection of the top panels. I came back to the desk now after a few hours of letting the stain dry to cut it to size. With some help, I used the table saw for this and cut it at a width of 30 inches. After the cut, I did a quick staining along the edges. Next up, I cut the other 2 pieces, which would be to finish the gaps on each side of the desk, and follow the same steps of sanding and staining. Here's where I got in those other 2 supports beneath the desk where the panels lined up. I made sure to pick out some screws which were just long enough to reach through and grab the top plywood without penetrating to the other side. This way I could keep the clean look on the top side by hiding all the screws underneath. I had used some weights on the top side to help hold it down as I screwed it in from the bottom. Now once I had everything screwed together, I was ready to begin bringing in my computer with all the accessories and other decorative elements. If you're interested in any of the LED designs shown here, check out the links in the description for tutorials on how I built each of these. Additionally, I've included a coupon code from my previous project video, which offers a 10% discount on products from ComiLED. Thanks for watching.